Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 14, Chapter 54. The Worthwhile Life. When clouds gather in the sky, lightning illuminates the clouds. Similarly, wisdom must illuminate education. The word of Sai is the path of truth. Smaller than the smallest atom, bigger than the biggest thing, witness of everything, the Atma, true self, is Brahman, supreme self, and Brahman is Atma. Students, from sunrise to sunset, your day lasts and it is rounded off with sleep. Thus, the life of man on earth goes on and on. When sun rises in the east, we say the day dawns. And when the sun sets in the west, we say that night has set in. According to man, is not the sunrise and the sun setting a baseless belief? Men point out 4 directions as east, west, north, and south, determining each other's position according to these imagined concepts. But do they in fact exist? When we recognize that the earth is spherical, such divisions are untrue. Thus the daily experience of man differs from truth, but man depends on that experience. For example, when we sit in a boat, a car, train, or plane, and they move, we also move with them, but we think we are stationary. Thus, it is a natural experience of man that while the earth moves around itself and around the sun, we find it at rest. Though the earth is in fast motion, we think it is stationary, and though we are stationary on earth, we are ever in motion. Even the greatest scientist acts according to this apparent experience and not according to the truth. Though there is no sunrise and sunset, he believes them to be. And though there cannot be any east, west, north, south, he accepts them to be so. The scientific standards are observations and experiments. Real value of interest is to practice Tyaga. When the first spaceman, Yuri Gagarin, declared that he had not seen God anywhere in outer space, he depended upon a mechanical device to come to this conclusion. He never carried on any investigation in the mind. To arrive at the truth, one must not go behind what we see, for what we see with the eyes is not true knowledge. True knowledge consists in cognizing that, for all that you see, there is always a hidden cause. It cannot be known by studying yantra, machine, alone, but by studying the mind and taking to mantra, mental inquiry. Bamboo is valued for its form, strength, and beauty. Similarly, the real worth of man lies in his intelligence. His intelligence has come to him over many lives, and the real value of his buddhi, intellect, is to practice tyaga, renunciation. But our buddhi is covered by illusion, which is only the unreal reflection of the truth. When we throw away the water in the pot, we throw away the reflection of the sky in it as well. The reflection of truth in our minds is only the conglomeration of all our desires. Wisdom declines due to duality. We talk of moksha, liberation, but what is it? It is only giving up the Atma, the unreal. Suppose you want a tumbler of fruit juice. Unless you throw away the water already in it, you cannot pour the juice into the tumbler. Similarly, unless you give up materialism, Atma Bhava, spiritual attitude, cannot come to you. Moksha is not a distinct and different sadhana, spiritual discipline. It is only giving up unnecessary desires. Through anger, wisdom is lost. Disharmony is the cause of anger. Jealousy is the cause of disharmony, and ignorance is the cause of jealousy. The Upanishads say that the whole Vishwa universe is the form of Vishnu. So real jnana, spiritual wisdom, is Advaita Darshan, seeing the one in diversity. Due to duality or difference, wisdom declines. There are three types of knowledge. Knowledge of material energy, knowledge of mental energy, and knowledge of cosmic energy. Cosmic energy works in everyone in the form of divine knowledge. Matter in all forms is only energy. Without atoms, you cannot have any matter, and in the atom, energy has the form of electrons, protons, neutrons, etc. Energy springs from the structure of the atomic constituents. For example, if you take water from the ocean in a vessel, it assumes its shape, and when the breeze blows, there are ripples on it, which manifests energy proportionate to the quantity of water in the vessel. But when the whirlwind rages over the ocean, the big waves can sink ships and pulverize cliffs. Scientists only work on the external source of energy. They don't investigate the internal source. You go millions of miles into space, but you don't go half an inch within. Where lies your strength, the Atma Shakti, supreme power of the self? People think they live on food. Then how is it that while the wealthy who can afford all kinds of food succumb to untimely death and the poor still live? Man does not live by food alone. In fact, he lives by the power of the Atma. So you must use your strength of body and mind, wealth and education with intelligence in order to realize the power of the soul. Without discrimination, what is the use of physical strength? Peace comes only from God. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons and hundreds of thousands of soldiers on whom he could depend. But what happened to him? To presume that either from wealth or from kith and kin you can derive mental peace is a great error. Such peace comes only from God. In fact, there is no strength superior to love. Where love is, there everything is. So you must live in God and live in love. Then everything shall be right. You must make others also live in love. Alfred Nobel worked on and discovered dynamite, which caused great destruction. Alfred was very unhappy about this. He had a lot of money and fame, but he felt so miserable for the destruction he brought to humanity that he made a will and donated all his wealth for the good of humanity. This college has been established to give you ethical, moral, and spiritual strength. Just think how much your parents are sacrificing to give you proper education. So don't waste time. If you waste time, you will be wasting your life. Make your body and mind pure. This place is like a workshop where broken down cars are repaired and made whole. Don't entertain bad thoughts and do bad deeds. Life is holy, sacred. Go through it with joy and happiness. Do not carry gloom, unhappy faces. Happiness is union with God. This period of your life is sacred. If you cannot derive happiness and live in bliss at this age, can you be blissful when you grow old? Now you have only 2 legs to carry. You can jump about freely, but when you marry and rear up a family, you will move like a caterpillar with many legs. People must also be able to identify the students of Sri Sathya Sai College by looking upon their effulgent and joyous faces. Fill your hearts with love and do all your work with love. Do not sing bhajan, devotional songs sung in groups, aloud. When a man has fallen into a well and is unable to get out, he does not mutter to himself. He shouts loud to get men to save him. What do you do to drive away birds sitting on a branch? You clap your hands loudly. Similarly, sing the names Govinda, Gopal, Narayana aloud, and clap your hands with vigor so that the birds of evil passion, kama, desire, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, infesting your mind shall fly away. Make your life worthwhile. Prashanti Nilayam, September 21st, 1980. Life is a market. In life, giving and taking, bargaining and speculating is part of the game. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.